Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. A very good morning to all of you. Let's collectively bow down, raise our Kundalini, and put ourselves in Bandhan. Let's take Shri Ganesh mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We'll put our attention on the first petal of Mooladhara that goes downwards. Right hand on Mother Earth. Ramataji. Please bless us with the joy of Brahmananda. Make us one with Brahmananda, with the pure joy, chastity, and innocence. Attention on left Mooladhara. Shri Mataji, please remove all the negativity, that is creating obstacles to our ascent. You, in the form of Shri Nirmal Ganesha, please establish purity in our character. Mataji, please bless us with the spontaneity and dynamism of Sri Kartikeya. Left hand on Mother Earth, right hand on the lap. Mother, please bless us with divine knowledge and absolute wisdom of Sri Ganesha. Attention on fourth petal that goes upwards. Mataji, please make us aware of the collective consciousness and establish the power of Vishwa Nirmal Dharma within us. Bless us with the complete fearlessness of your Sri Ganesha. Attention on Nabhi Chakra. Mataji, please give us the discipline necessary for our ascent. attention on heart. O Divine Holy Mother, please give me courage and confidence and complete surrender to the divine love, compassion, and the eternal spirit within me. We can give Bandhan to our Vishuddhi Chakra. Mataji, please establish purity in all our relationships with all our brothers and sisters around the world. Please establish the power of Sri Vishnu Maya and chastity in our character. Please bless us with sweetness and madhurya in our words and actions. Right hand on Agya. We'll take Hum Sham 3 times. Om Hum Sham. Om Hum Sham. Om Hum Sham. Right hand on Sahasrara. Mataji, please establish my self-realization and keep me in reality and truth. Maintain the state of meditation. In this state of meditation, we listen to Shrimataji's talk on today's auspicious day of Rakshabandhan.
Today in India, we celebrate a special festival. It is called as Rakshabandhan. Raksha means protection and Bandhan means the bondage of protection. It's a very nice, good social custom to have this beautiful festival today. Today is the full moon day, and this day what we do is to tie a band of threads around the person whom you want to protect. But it is done between brothers and sisters. The sisters tie this bondage to the wrist of the brothers, and when they do that, they are putting all their love around the wrist, that it is a day for giving all their love, everything to their brother as a protection, as a symbol of their protection through that thread. It's a very, very simple thread they use. And this has to be tied on the left-hand side, but people tie it on the right-hand side, which is a mistake. But it has to be tied on the left-hand side. In our Sahaja Yoga, the significance of left wrist is that it is the left Vishuddhi. Left Vishuddhi, which is here. And this is the left Vishuddhi expressed here. You know that very well. Now, left Vishuddhi is the place where our relationship of brothers and sisters exist. When they are disturbed within us, we start getting the problem of the left Vishuddhi. In these modern times, to talk of pure relationship seems to be quite boring for many people. But it's very practical and logical. I would say it is the most scientific thing to do. For example, every brother has a special feeling for a sister. And her chastity is very dear to every brother. If he's a normal person, if he's abnormal, then forget it. But normally, a brother is very particular about the chastity of the sister. And he doesn't like anybody to in any way even pass a remark against the chastity of a sister. I mean, these natural things we might have lost because of whatever you may call it, the modern style of thinking or the machinery that is sitting on our heads. But the normal thing is to feel that way purely about the sister, and the sister about the brother. Brothers and sisters' relations are extremely pure and are also accepted in this country very well. For example, even in England, if you go to a hotel and if your brothers and sisters will say that sleep in two separate rooms, because under law you cannot sleep in one room. But in India, people will not understand, because if they are brothers and sisters, they should sleep in one room only. They say, what is going to go wrong with them? I mean, people can't understand. It's an insult to say to brothers and sisters that you should not sleep together. It won't be good. It is illegal. There is no law against this, because nobody does that. You see, it is like they say we don't say that don't eat feces. In the same way it is. I mean, you are not to pass a law for a thing like that. So people are quite shocked at seeing such laws. And first thing people told me, do you know what sort of laws there are? And I was amazed at this kind of a thing. I mean, people are so much natural that it is naturally comes to them that how brothers and sisters can be like that. Apart from that, supposing you call somebody as your sister or as your brother. It's a very well worshipped connection in India, and should be with us also. If you call somebody a sister, then not only that you do for her the way you would do for your sister, but in all your relationships, in all your festivals, in all the weddings in the family, she is treated like a sister. Now, I had somebody like that who called me a sister. When they got their daughter married, I told them it may not be possible for me to come to Delhi on that date. So they changed the date. But they said for engagement, we'll come to Bombay and have the engagement because you are there. I mean, I'm not related to him as a sister. But these things never crawl into the heads of the people. When this brother of mine, who might be at least, I think, 16, 17 years older than me, was going to Delhi, my husband says, very good, he's going, so now you can go with him in the train. And they booked a coupe for us. I mean, it was quite natural, and I mean, that it should be. I mean, my husband would not allow me to travel alone in any other compartment, but with my own brother. I mean, he is just like my own brother. The more you think about it, the purity of it, just think how we keep ourselves clean, our attentions clean, our societies clean. For example, you go to somebody's house. The gentleman has 3-4 sisters. Now, when you go to his house, you are his friend, then they are also your sisters. No complications. There's no problem. In the same way, Sahajogis and Sahajoginis are brothers and sisters. You have to understand that you are brothers and sisters, and the relationship between us has to be purer and purer and purer. There should be no choice going on between brothers and sisters. But if somebody has a feeling for someone from the very beginning, not like a sister, then a relationship can be established. Or somebody sees someone for the first time, not as a Sahajogini, but is shown as a bride or something, then it's a different point. But if the person has been a Sahajogi and a Sahajogini, let this feeling grow within you of complete purity. It will clear out many of our problems And you will be amazed, our attention will settle down very beautifully within us. I'll give you a very wonderful story from the history of India. Once Alexander the Great invaded India, and he was a very powerful man. He came up to a place where there was one king called as Puru who arrested him. When King Puru arrested him, he put him in the jail. But the wife of Alexander was an Indian lady. And he did not know, Puru did not know that she was an Indian lady. But Indian lady, as she was very clever, and she knew the traditions of the family. That was the day, what is today, is of Rakshabandhan. So when King Puru came to the courts, in one little plate, a brass plate or a silver plate, she sent one Rakhi and covered it with a proper cloth and sent it to him. So when on that day the Rakhi came, you cannot refuse it. So he asked, who has sent it? He said, yours, one of your sisters has sent it. You are not to refuse that relationship. And when he opened it, he found a Rakhi there. So the Rakhi was tied to him. He said, who is this sister of mine? So they said, she is the wife of Alexander. He was so upset with that idea that he is my brother-in-law and I have put him in the jail. He went there, he said, sir, please forgive me, I am sorry. He prostrated himself before Alexander. He said, come along now to the courts. He took him, you sit on my throne. I am sorry for whatever I done. You do whatever you please. You can take this thing. And he couldn't understand what has happened. He thought he's gone mad or what. Then with great pomp and show, he sent him home with all the jewelry and everything, and with all the things for the sister, whom he had never seen before. So when he went in, the wife was smiling. He said, what's the matter? How am I here? I can't understand. What have you done? He said, what do you have in your hand? So he said, this is the Rakhi, I've got it. He said, what did you do? He said, I just sent a Rakhi like this to this Alexander. Did you see in his hand? Yes, he said, it was tied on his hand. So that's it. He said, what? For this he left me. I would devour this country completely. He said, he's left you because that's a symbol of sisterhood. Sisterhood is a very powerful relationship. He cannot cross that. There are maryadas. You cannot cross that relationship. If a sister is before you, you just stop there. That's a maryada. You cannot go beyond it. And then Alexander just thought, look at these people. On a thread, they are going to release a man like me who is so dangerous. What sort of people are they? He just bowed to the soil of India and he said, oh Lord, please, I cannot do anything anywhere. He returned back from Karachi and he said, I am not going to rule this country anymore. It is too much. They are too sensitive people for me to do. But in the society, we have to know that you can only enjoy if you have one wife, really. Your society can enjoy better and you can enjoy a better life if you have only one life whom you love and she loves you. Now, what we see in modern societies today is that even after marriage, even having 10 children, the old men are going searching for their brides. It's such a wasteful energy. It's such a boring stuff. It's absolutely joyless nonsense. So let us settle down today and decide among ourselves that we have to establish our left Vishuddhi by understanding the purity of brothers and sisters. The purity of brothers and sisters has to be established. Now, today is the day when in India we had a function held where people tied Rakhi to someone whom they found to be a sister. And still now, It's now 10 years have passed to those things, but that day they will call the sister. And sister comes and she ties the Rakhi, and the brother has to give some sweet present to her. And the sister makes some nice things for him to eat, and everybody is very happy. Even the wife is very happy at such a thing. Because if the husband does not have a sister, how will she enjoy her married life with her husband? Because he'll be always having bad eyes towards other women. This sister teaches you to put your attention in such a way that you automatically become righteous. Now,
Mataji, thank you for blessing us with the family of World Collective, with so many brothers and sisters around the world. Please bless us with purity, chastity, and make us collective. So we, brothers and sisters, all your children around the world, stand stronger together to spread your message of pure love to the entire mankind. We'll take the Mahamantras.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीमहालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीकल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीकल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. A very happy Rakshabandhan to all brothers and sisters around the world. Let us all collectively bow down, raise our Kundalini, and put ourselves in Bandhan. Have a blessed and Nirmal day, everyone.
नाही कळला अंत पार याचा कानडा राजा पंढरीचा कानडा राजा पंढरीचा निराकार तो निर्गुण ईश्वर कसा प्रगटला असा विठेवर निराकार तो निर्गुण ईश्वर कसा प्रगटला असा विठेवर उभय ठेविले हात कटीवर उभय ठेविले हात कटीवर पुतळा चैतन्याचा कानडा राजा पंढरीचा कानडा राजा पंढरीचा परब्रह्म हे भक्तासाठी परब्रह्म हे भक्तासाठी मुके ठाकले भीमेकाठी मुके ठाकले भीमेकाठी उभा राहिला भाव सावयव जणुके कुंडलिकाचा कानडा राधा पंढरीचा कानडा राधा पंढरीचा कानडा राधा पंढरीचा कानडा राधा पंढरीचा नाम्याची खीर साखतो चोखोबांची गुरे राखतो हा नाम्याची खीर साखतो चोखोबांची गुरे राखतो पुरंदराचा हा परमात्मा पुरंदराचा हा परमात्मा वाली दामाजीचा कानडा राधा पंढरीचा कानडा राधा पंढरीचा कानडा राधा पंढरीचा कानडा राधा पंढरीचा पंढरीचा